Are polar seals considered endangered or vulnerable? Imagine a world where the icy landscapes that seals call home are melting away. Now, picture the seals that depend on this ice for their very survival. That's the reality for many polar seal species today. The Arctic ringed seal is the most common polar seal and is currently listed as threatened under the United States Endangered Species Act. This means they face serious risks that could lead to their decline if nothing changes. The main threat comes from climate change, which is melting the sea ice they relying on for resting, breeding, and nursing their pups. Without stable ice, their ability to reproduce and find food is severely impacted. The Arctic ringed seal depends entirely on sea ice for many parts of its life. They create breathing holes in the ice and use it as a safe place to give birth. When the ice disappears or becomes unstable, it becomes harder for them to survive. Because of this, conservation groups have designated large areas of the Arctic as critical habitats to protect these seals and their environment. Other seals in the polar regions, like the bearded seal and spotted seal, also face threats from shrinking sea ice. While their conservation status may not be as dire as the Arctic ringed seal, they are still vulnerable to the same climate impacts. The entire polar ecosystem is interconnected, so when seals struggle, it affects polar bears and other animals that depend on them for food. Scientists and conservationists are working hard to protect these seals by monitoring populations and advocating for policies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Protecting their habitat is key, and efforts include creating protected areas and reducing human disturbances. In simple terms, many polar seals are considered vulnerable or threatened because of climate change. Their icy homes are shrinking, and that puts their future at risk. By understanding these challenges, we can see why protecting these animals and their environment is so important for the health of the entire polar ecosystem.